Can you show me how you'd open the bonnet?
To open the bonnet on a Kia Picanto, open the driver's door, and just down by your pedals, there's a little catch. Pull that towards you and you'll hear the bonnet pop. So once you've popped the hood open, with one hand lift it up, and then you should see a catch that you can move across. You've got the stick in the top corner, pull that out, and then there's a hole. Rest the stick in that hole and the hood will stay open.
Can you show me how you'd open the bonnet and tell me how you check the engine has sufficient oil?
This is the engine oil, and this blue thing is the dipstick. You're going to take the dipstick out and wipe it clean, put it back into the same place, and then when you take the dipstick out, you check what the level is. If the oil needs topping up, it goes into there.
Can you open the bonnet and tell me how the engine has sufficient coolant?
This is the engine coolant, and to check the level, we look to make sure it's in between the full and the low markings.
Can you open the bonnet and tell me how you check that you have a safe level of hydraulic brake fluid?
This is your brake fluid container. It has a maximum marker and a minimum marker on the side, and you just need to make sure the liquid is somewhere in between both.
Can you open the bonnet for me? Tell me how you check you've got sufficient windscreen washer fluid.
This is where your windscreen washer fluid goes. You can't really see the tub, but you can open it and check to see how much is in there.
Tell me how you check the brakes are working before you start a journey.
I'm just going to press the brake pedal to see how it feels. It shouldn't feel loose or slack, and as I start to drive off, my car shouldn't be pulling to one side at all.
Can you tell me where you would find the information for the recommended tyre pressures of this car and how your tyre pressures can be checked?
So to find out what the tyre pressures should be, I can check the manual of my car, or there is a sticker just on the side of the door. Once I've found out what the pressures are, when I go to the petrol station, I can check the pressures with the air pump.
Can you tell me how you would make sure your head restraint is correctly adjusted so it does provide the best protection in the event of a crash?
So I just press my head back into the headrest and make sure it feels comfortable. The tops of my ears should be about the middle of the headrest, and if it wasn't, then I can change it by moving it up or down.
Can you tell me how you would check the tyres to ensure they have sufficient tread depth and that their general condition is safe to use on the road?
So I'd get out of the car and check each tyre individually. There shouldn't be any lumps or bumps, cuts or tears on the tyre, and I would check the tread depth. It cannot be any less than 1.6 millimetres.
Can you tell me how you would check that the headlights and taillights are working? You don't need to exit the vehicle.
I'd turn the lights on, get out of the car and have a look at the front and the back and check they're working okay.
Can you tell me how you would check that there was a problem with your anti-lock braking system?
When I turn the engine on, if there was a problem with my anti-lock braking system, a warning light would appear on the dashboard and it wouldn't go out, it would stay on continuously.
Can you tell me how you would check the direction indicators are working? You don't need to exit the vehicle.
I can press the hazard warning light button, and then I would get out of the car and walk around and check that each indicator was working okay.
Can you tell me how you check that the brake lights were working on this car?
So I make sure the electrics are on in my car, and then I'll get someone to stand at the back. When I press the brake pedal, they can then tell me if the brake lights are working. If I'm on my own, then I make sure my vehicle has something reflective behind it, so that when I press the brake pedal, I can see the reflections of my lights in the mirrors.
Can you tell me how you'd check the power-assisted steering is working before you start a journey?
When the engine's off, my steering wheel is really stiff. When I turn the engine on, I would expect it to become a lot lighter, and that's how I know the power steering works.
Can you tell me how you'd switch on the rear fog light? And also explain to me when you might use it. You don't need to exit the vehicle.
My rear fog light is controlled on this stick. It will work when the headlights are turned on, and I can twist this around. And I would need to use my fog lights when visibility was reduced to 100 meters or less.
Can you tell me how you'd switch your headlight from a dipped beam to a main beam? And how would you know this is on when you're here inside the car?
Yeah, when my headlights are on dipped beam, all I need to do is just push this stick away from me. Make sure no one's coming towards me though, because it'll blind them. So then I can take it off again. I'll know that it's on because a blue light will appear on the dashboard.
When it's safe to do so, show me how you would wash the front windscreen. When you're happy to do so, can you show me how you would wash the rear windscreen? When you're happy to do so, show me how you'd use the horn. Not too loud, we don't want to scare anybody. When you're ready, show me how you'd open and close a side window. Not too much, just had my hair done, don't want it blowing everywhere. Misty. When you're happy to do so, show me how you would demist the front window. When you're happy to do so, show me how you would demist the rear window. When you're happy to do so, show me how you turn on your headlights.